In June of 2025, I took my car to the Stratford Kinsman Car Show in the park. A standout car was this 1951 Mercury Custom. The owner was Steve Rounds. He told me about Ron Box. Ron Box was the builder that built this car. He told me I might be interested in coming out and taking a look at his collection, so we made arrangements to do that. Then he asked me if I'd be interested in meeting Ron and talking to him about how he did this custom job to this car. Later finding out that Steve actually owned a number of cars that Ron had built. And so we made arrangements to meet up, and I get a chance to talk to Ron Box. I had no idea what I was in for. When I saw the caliber of cars that Steve has, I thought, oh my goodness, this is going to be some kind of an interview. And then the next thing I see is this beautiful 1958 Chev pulling in the laneway. And that was my first introduction to Ron Box. So I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Steve showed me some articles, calendars, and magazine articles, trophies, and awards Ron had won over the years in Canada as well as in the United States, in big shows. I was beginning to see that this guy was going to be a very interesting guy to talk to, and a little more famous than what I first understood. I think in the car world, a lot of people know if you get a car that's built by Ron Box, you've really got something. The guy is not just a car builder. He's an artist. And oh, did I tell you? Ron is 90 years old. He's built upwards of 50 some odd hot rods, maybe more. Been involved in many more than that, I'm sure, helping others. The guy has a way of understanding what something's going to look like before he builds it, and has a way of using other parts to make his vision come to light. And talking to this guy and seeing how he does his process was so interesting. So come along with me and let's see what he's done with these cars. Where to start, honestly, like it's just these cars are all of your cars.
The center bar and the grill. A friend of mine, he's a fabricator. He made me that stainless steel bar, and I painted the grill flat black.
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful. Like this is such a nice car. How long did it take you to do this project?
2 years.
2 years.
Actually, I caught the car from hell. Everything you touched on had to be fixed, you know.
Is that right?
Or replaced, you know.
So what did you do to the motor on this thing?
I put a 454 in it.
You put a 454 in it. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, Wildwood brakes.
Wildwood brakes on the end. 6 piston calipers on the front. And
wow.
That's here what they call a front runner. That's a bit of a vintage air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. Oh, watch my head. I'm in awe of the car.
That thing's dangerous. I hit my head so many times on that.
Yeah. Oh, what a nice car. Oh wow.
I've got about 500 miles on it now since I built it.
500 miles.
Yeah.
So you had a little mishap this morning. So a stone hit right there.
Took a chunk of paint out there.
Wow. And a little bit on the hood.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a shame. The quality of this build is almost hard to explain. It was such a clean car. Not one dent in it anywhere. Well, except for that little one in the front of the windshield from the stone that morning. But the car was just an outstanding car. I have not seen cars that are done with this kind of fit and finish ever. What can you tell me about this car?
Well, this car, I built this for my brother-in-law in 1992, and he's put about 65,000 miles on it, and this is what you see today. Now, Steve has bought the car, and then here, my brother-in-law, he's had it since 92, and he decided he don't need it anymore. So here it is, and it was kind of a ugly green, and we took it all apart, frame off. And we rebuilt the engine. We put a 350 turbo transmission, and put the wide whites, and we collected all new parts we could, like the bumper guards and all that stuff. It's aftermarket stuff. It's original, but trying to find that stuff, original stuff.
Yeah.
And we changed it. We put the new interior at that time. Now you see it as faded. It was being in the sun. It's spent most of its life in the garage. He took it out on weekends, and sometimes it never got moved all day or all week, or it just sat there. And it's just a cool thing to drive. Like he followed us everywhere, and you'd have to meet my brother-in-law. He is so quiet. Like he wouldn't swear at one word, not one. And he's one of these type of people. And him and my sister, he put a lot of miles on that car, and she passed away. Now he's been now he's remarried, and I introduced her to this lady, and now they're married. And so and he just had enough. He's been sitting the last 2 years. He hardly drove it at all. So, and I said, for Steve would like to have this car, and so they made a deal, and now Steve owns it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what was this, a red car when you started, or
No, it was a kind of an ugly green, two-tone green, light and dark, and it was a drabby-looking car. Original paint on the car. The car come from Kentucky, and there was no rust on this car whatsoever. There was a few minor dents, and on top of both quarter panels. He must have, what they did, I don't know what they did here, but this was all damaged. It looked like they loaded it up with something, because it never had the stock, and it had the original one on the front fender. These are optional back in 1960, and but these are all damaged. Now that's perfectly straight. Everything fits. To fit, see, old cars don't fit with a darn compared to the new ones.
No.
And anyway, to get them to fit, look decent, but this is, you can see the fits in this car. It's come up pretty nice. Like I say, we did all the chrome work on it, had that all done. And then the stainless stuff was all taken off and polished.
polished all the stainless?
These are damaged, and I took them off and fixed them and polished them. And I did all the stainless and aluminum stuff. This here, we replaced that because I don't know if anybody in our area can do anodizing by fixing it. I can fix it, but the only thing is, I have no way of anodizing, or I didn't know any way they could do it. And we talked to a couple places, and they didn't want to touch it because they did trinkets and stuff. It's anodizing.
What? I don't even know. I don't even know what to ask you. This thing is just—it's such a beautiful car. Wow, the interior.
Yeah, it's all. See, you can see this is faded. It was bright red and the white, but the sun has done that, and just what time it's been in the sun. There's a fella in the States that builds all the interiors, and we bought it and installed it. He was talking about replacing it, but as well leave it, you know.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's not wore out or anything.
It looks great.
Because the new one's going to fade too. So.
Yeah, it will. Wow, what a nice car. Now, you've built an awful lot of cars.
Oh, yeah. So, to be honest, when I moved to this new place right there, I moved there in '93. I've done 54 cars since then.
No way.
Since '93.
54 cars.
54.
Do you, if there was a type of car you like to work on the most, what would you say that would be?
Oh, anything that's got four wheels.
Anything that's got, so you really narrow it down then.
I got Chrysler products, and I got I got a Ford products, and I got GM products. I don't stick to one brand. That's anything.
Right.
It's like I say, if it's. I'm like a crow. When I see something shiny, I have to bring it home.
Yeah.
It's just it's whatever's available. So a lot of the stuff that I did, I don't look for it. And as soon as I go look for something, I come home with something different. Like I got a 41 Plymouth convertible. There's only 41 made in Canada in 1941. And this car, it took me 4 years of cursing and swearing because there were so many pieces. With the Chrysler product back in the 40s, there isn't an aftermarket part anywhere. Where Chevrolets and Fords, like the 44, you can buy stuff brand new, yet because somebody's making it. But for Dodge product, there's nothing. I drove through southern states to get fenders and this and that and chrome, and finally I got it done.
That's why it takes you so long to do a car.
Sometimes, yeah.
Because you're hunting for parts everywhere.
Yeah, when I was building this one, I was building other cars as well. I was looking for parts or finding parts. But I finally got it done. Ended up being an excellent car to drive. I put a 360 Dodge motor in it. And it's got power steering, power brakes, and power windows, and air conditioning. All the toys you need, like for a modern car.
So where did you find this car in the first place?
I found this in London. This fellow here, he was an insurance appraiser. He had it. He brought it up from Kentucky, and he had it at his office. And I seen him sitting outside there. And my brother-in-law was looking. I had a '60 Pontiac. He wanted it, and I told him, he does not a car. This has too many tricks. It's got 2 carburetors on it, no show, and had a hydraulic suspension, and a whole bunch of little tricks to drive this thing. I'm not going to sell this car to you because you be get dollar to death with the thing, and plus you be calling me every day, because
trying to figure out how to make it work.
How to make it work. Yeah. So we found him this one, and it's all original, and we rebuilt everything. We rebuilt everything, but it drives like a 1960 Chevy, and that's what it is.
Wow.
It's the engine. It's all been done.
Let's take a look. What? Oh, look at that, eh?
It's all factory.
Yeah, complete with the generator even.
Yeah, still got the generator, and I put power disc brakes on it.
Nice.
For stopping, because these drum brakes, they weren't the best.
No.
At the 60, everybody had drum brakes.
Right.
The new cars, this stopped twice as quick, and we did that. Just for safety reasons, and but that's been in there. Like I say, we did this in '92, and there's what you see, and it's still
beautiful.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
it looks beautiful. I like that you even did it high gloss under the hood.
Yeah, we weren't. See, on other cars, like the one out here, I did it matte.
Yeah.
And this one here, this is kind of a matte, but it still end up being shiny. But
wow. Well, you know what? I would even say the same with my videos. My favorite video is my latest one.
That's right. Because it's the thrill. When I got this car, I couldn't even sleep for 2 or 3 nights before. And I couldn't even talk to my wife. I was so excited. And I'm 62 years old, and she's like, "Well, what's wrong with you?" I said, "What is wrong with this? I'm so happy."
I know.
At my age.
I say that to my wife every day. I say, you know what? I am so happy with my car. And I'm so happy, being able to do this and talk with all these car guys. It's like, I know, I get it. I totally get it. I hope you enjoyed this first part of this series with my conversations with Ron Box and talking about how he's done some of these cars, how he's rebuilt them. So come back next week. We're going to be talking about this Chevy. But right now, you could check out one of these videos. It's on the screen right now. So check one of these out.